Hey, what's up guys, Obi Shane here. Finished these up for a client over in Australia. Want to get these shipped out, so I want to do a quick video. Before I do that, let's see, Ahsoka Tano offhand snips. This is a Solo's Hole / Nerfworxlab one. I pretty much exclusively only do those hills, but I figured I might as well just mention what we got going on. Let's see. Now, pretty much out of the box, it comes like this. I do paint this accent line right here. I think that helps finish off the saber, kind of break things up a little bit. Don't do much with the pommel. I do break the edges with a very fine file, just to kind of cut down on the sharpness of these cubes. You know, CNC'd stuff ends up being pretty sharp. You know, if you don't go through and break the edges. I mean, you could break them on a buffing wheel, but then that would well, that would give you a high gloss finish on the pommel, and that's not kind of what I'm going for on these. Let's see. I do put a thin strip of tape underneath each side here and here, just to give put a little bit of space between these two metal points here that contact. When you swing a saber, when you hit these, there can be a little bit of a well, I mean, it'll send vibrations down the hilt and will cause these two metal pieces to rattle against each other. It does it on this one because there's nothing that screws the shroud, the scallop, the shroud, whatever, to the main body of the saber that runs all the way down here. So I do that. Let's see. Actually, a thin piece, not a thin piece. I've tried thin pieces of permanent adhesive tape on this. I've tried rubber cement, super glue, a couple different kinds of glue, and I'm not really happy with any of those. You know, you guys are probably gonna laugh at this, but a couple drops of hot glue right there on the middle on the button head screw, and then you drop this in, hold it in place, lock it, and it's good. It's on there. It's not going anywhere unless you really, really want it to come off. And then you can get it off without damaging the metal. That's important for, you know, in case something happens to the saber and you need to do maintenance on it or whatever. So that's how I do that. Permanent double-sided sticky tape on the bottom of these brass scribblies to hold these on. I've tried glue on those and had mediocre success with that, so I'm trying this now. I did tap these for Graflex screws. These are the short kind. I don't know if they are TCSS or if they're Graflex shop. Honestly, I don't know. But they are the short kind. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, real quick, this is an RGB prism build, Goth 3D chassis. On the chassis on these, I do actually shorten the chassis a little bit. I find the fit to be a bit better. Shorten it on this end. Let's see. I do modify the lenses on all my builds for better light transmission. Figured I'd throw that out there. What else? I think that's about it. Ventress, Crystal Focus 9, RGB setup. Railmaster speaker, Solo's Hole 3D printed chassis, brass low profile tactiles on these switch heads. Let's see, I machined the kill keys. These are twist type. I'm not gonna turn it on right now because it's just I don't need to be making a lot of noise right now. It's a little bit late. So those are CNC'd, or no, those are lathed by me by hand. Meaning I turn the dials with my hands. And these blade plugs are the new type. So they have a nylon core, and the way that I do them, these are steel. I laid these as well, so when they turn on, there's the light emits out the middle, obviously, and it also emits out the side, so it illuminates the face of the saber. So I like that. I think that looks pretty good. A bit of a...
You've served your purpose.
Every time I do that, I jump. I'll keep that in the video. God, that's loud. There we go. Twist, like I said. Oh, got my heart rate up. It's so loud. Let's see. So yeah, Crystal Focus 9 RGB setup on this as well. He wanted RGB in both because he wanted to have a little bit of fun, play with some colors. And I honestly, I think that's it, guys. I don't want to eat up too much time, and it's already been 5 minutes. So that's that. And as far as my notes for the build, both 3.7 volt recharge. CF is hacked, converted, and well, Prism standard 3.7. So that's it. That's all I got.